Well, hello and welcome back, subscribblers and new viewers. I have a special video for you today. I dug up my old PS Vita to share with you the first ever art app I've used called Colors. For anyone who had seen the Colors gallery around 2015 to 2017, I think I used to go by Artsy Articles or Mystic Artsy or something like that on there. Congratulations, you have found me once again. I posted anything and everything around this time, and a lot of these illustrations I remember. I'm surprised they survived, just because a lot of my old artwork I'd either delete it or throw it out, so these are some of the oldest illustrations that showed what was on my mind around that time. This was freshly after graduating high school and dealing with college and part-time jobs and all kinds of things. This was also the birth of the Stuffies, those creatures that I mentioned a few videos ago in the world of Astoria. I also came up with a whole bunch of random comics. Most of them didn't survive. The teeth are actually the oldest speed paint you can find on my channel if you want to go all the way back. Characters that were mine and my friends from, I think it's called Two Kinds, which I think is a webcomic. First introduction to furries, actually. And then a bunch of My Little Pony characters, My Pony Sona, Steven Universe, Gem, I think, Undertale as My Little Pony. A lot of this used to be posted on aminos before I deleted the app because I purged most of them if the aminos themselves didn't get hacked and purged, so lost a lot of communications there, but that place was nightmare fuel anyway. I'll have future story times to share about that if you want some spicy amino drama, but I'm far beyond all of that stuff. There's also a bunch of art challenges on here and some artwork for friends, but the oldest drawing I have of Vixie looks so derpy compared to how she is now. Let me know what you guys think of that, but in the spirit of redesigning, I chose 3 random pictures that I felt desperately needed to be redrawn for you all today. The first one is an anthropomorphic dragon wearing armor with a metal leg. Something that I am so grateful for is not having to draw on the teeny tiny little screen of the PS Vita anymore. When I made these, it was just my hand and no pen pressure, no stylus, none of that. And over time, I learned what I liked and what I didn't, and how the tools that I use affected the techniques. The way that I used to draw at the time was the best that I could for not only how much I'd practiced, but the equipment that I had. So when I moved from that to a phone, to a tiny Wacom tablet, to a touchscreen iPad, I learned a lot, and I'm so happy with the way that this character looks. I'd also like to think that she is a very angry character, that she doesn't like anyone getting close to her because perhaps that's how she lost her leg. I'm just speculating here because I didn't actually come up with a full-blown story for this character. It was just to meet the quota of the whole anthropomorphic dragon in armor with a robotic leg. But if I was to kind of give it, perhaps she delved into dark magic and lost her leg in the process, or perhaps she fought one of her old friends that now became an enemy. And also the armor looks kind of atrocious, but it's definitely an improvement from the old one. It's semi-functional, but definitely not the most covered up, but I imagine that this dragon probably could chomp or slice your face off if you got too close to her. Also, feel free to leave some name suggestions in the comments down below, because I still don't have a name for her. Up next we have a dream creature. I don't really know what the dream was, but I'm pretty sure that this is a mix of a horse and a lion. Either way, when redesigning this creature, the first thought I had is, what exact height would this creature be? Would they be horse-sized, or would they be even taller? So I went for a slightly taller than one of the largest horses out there, and I think that they would probably be more omnivorous, so I gave them claws for their hooves, and I gave them sharp teeth, and I feel like the horns are either more just for display of, you know, like, don't mess with me if it wasn't already obvious enough, or just in general, just for head button things. I'd also like to imagine that this creature would be able to trek very far distances, so I may end up actually using this creature. Don't know what kind of name I'll give for the species, but I'll probably use it as a mode of transportation, or just a wild creature that you might encounter in the world of the Dawn of Gales. I don't know exactly, but regardless, however this creature popped up into my dreams, I'm so happy that I got to redesign them again, because it's a simple design, but I like that about this one. Sometimes that's all you need, is a nice, simple design. The last one is terrifying. This is the Lurker, and I don't remember if this was a Wendigo werewolf hybrid, but I remember just before 2016, I would have nightmares that were so vivid. I believe they're called night terrors, and that's where Luxus the Nightmare Demon Clown started showing up. I really hope that this creature doesn't start reoccurring in my nightmares, because for some reason, there's only a handful of reoccurring nightmares, and I don't know what this exactly says, but I've had a few times where the teeth fall out, you get stung by a bee in the nightmare, and you swell up like a balloon, or you get that falling feeling that when you wake up you still feel like you're falling out of bed. I've had worse with these creatures, and each and every single time, it's when I am in a stupid shopping mall that is 6 stories tall, unnecessarily long corridors, stairs, and toy stores, or suddenly teleporting outside, or in something that looks like my old house that I grew up in. I'm pretty sure most of these are trauma dreams, because a lot of them, I end up waking up and they make me have that sort of hyperventilative state where I can't breathe, my heart's palpitating, or the worst feeling is if in the dream I get punched or stabbed or limbs get torn off. Like, I've had snakes bite me in my leg in the dream, and then I wake up and my leg is still asleep and feels numb, and I'm terrified. Regardless of if these terrify me, if I have to endure the sufferings of these creatures' existences, so do you, because I plan on making future storytime videos to share and illustrate some of these wacky wonderland-like nightmare fuel creatures and places. Let me know if you like the old or new design for the lurker, and if you'd like to support this channel and you like any of these designs that you have seen today, I'm going to post these up on my Redbubble shop as stickers and other designs for you all to buy. And also, if I missed any illustrations for today's video, leave them down in the comments below if you'd like to see me redesign them in a future video. Thanks for watching. Till next time, here's some playlists of all of my videos. If you'd like to see more and support this channel, click the link tree down below. Patreons and the Fennec Fox tier get access to sketches. Arctic Foxes get shoutouts at the end of my videos and access to all of my projects early. Red Foxes get the opportunity to be featured as a background character or a commission instead. And for free, just subscribe to join the Subscribbler Squad for weekly videos. Stay possum, and I'll see you later.